Hello there guys, my name is Jay or DA and welcome to another episode of the vlogs where I want to talk about lots of things, and I know I like talking, and yes, I'm sorry, but I have lots and lots of things to talk about. A few exciting things and a few other things. So first off, let's start off with my health. I am doing a lot better now. I had blood tests, I've had nothing back from the blood tests, so I'm all good to go again by the sounds of things. I'm going on the whole no news is good news, but yeah, so I've just got to have a check up again in a few months time and hope that I'm all okay still, which is good. Moving on to games, I have a few games that I need to really get around to playing a bit more of, because they've been gifted to me to check out and also do some coverage on. So I'm going to have to look at trying to juggle around my time to do some of that as well, which will be interesting. A few of the games are like Space Simulation, the ones like Mount and Blade in space sort of thing. So it sounds pretty cool, and I've played a little bit of it and it was enjoyable to play. So I might have a bash and just sort of do some evening with myself things for that, which would be cool. Imperion is going really well, and I'd like to thank you guys for all of the continued support that you are giving to those videos. Spotlights, the survivals, even the noob series, which is alright, to be honest. It's quite cool bringing in new people like Glenn, who is literally just a friend I met at a rock night I go to every month, and it's just one of the things. It's just you start meeting all these new and interesting people, just going out doing random stuff, and kind of just figured may as well, because you never played the game before, so why not teach a noob to do newbie things in a game? Because if I tried to act like a noob, then it wouldn't really play off that well, because I'm not. I'm considerably good at the game now. So it's really interesting. It's a really good. It's really good seeing how different people respond to learning about games and picking up games, which is quite cool. So other things to do with games, I want to try and move to do a bit more Space Engineers again, just to do some more spotlights and stuff. The spotlights, it started with Space Engineers, so I may as well continue it on with Space Engineers. So that's one thing I would really like to sort of get back into. So I'm going to do some delving on the workshop and do some of my old classic spotlighty videos on some of the Space Engineers stuff, because there is some really cool stuff on there, and I'm not dissing the community, I'm not dissing the game developers. It's just Imperion to me is a lot more fun to play at the moment, and it's considerably even more better to play in my opinion, just because of the update to 6.0, which has added shed loads of things that just mean everything is like 10 times better in terms of survival. So that's really good. Now moving on to other Imperion related things, I have acquired some sponsorship to do the From Lego to Game builds, and basically the sponsor that I've managed to acquire for the videos are a gaming convention called, a Lego convention called Bricklive. If anyone's heard of this, it's like the UK's biggest Lego thing, and I've never been, and it'll be the first time that I will ever go this year, but they've happily sponsored me, and for the next video, and I'm hoping for the next videos to come, they're basically buying me the Lego to build and build into a game, and to just show off to you guys, and that's really cool. Like, it took me like 2-3 weeks to try and sort this out, so I ended up sending emails. We were bouncing emails backwards and forwards with their PR and social team, and it was just mad. And then I sort of chatted with a guy called David who works there, and he's the guy who sort of deals with all this sort of stuff. Had a chat with me about what I do and what I'd love to do, and then basically turned around and says, well, we can sponsor you for the video, and you can do that, and then we can see how it goes. And I'm like, that's like amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, seriously, like, just having people giving this sort of motivation to me, and sort of trusting me and giving the opportunities to me to do these things is really cool, because I've never been sponsored by something close to Lego, and it's like my dream. It's like a massive dream of mine to have that, because I obviously collect Lego. I've got shed loads of it knocking around the house, and it's just something I've always wanted, and it's just there, and I'm like, whoa, it's just mad. It's pretty cool. So keep an eye out. I should be receiving the Lego sometime this week, the set that I sort of asked for. So hopefully you'll see the first episode of the second. Well, I said the first episode of the second build of the from Lego to game builds, because they are pretty cool, and I have fun. You guys have fun watching, and you get to look at a new Lego set that you might want for Christmas. So everyone's a winner, really. So it's really cool. Other things as well that are exciting. I'm going back to the Netherlands for August, and I'm going at the start of August because of timing schedules for Robin, because I'm stopping at Robin's house again, and I'm going to basically be able to see Robin, Bram. I'm not going to be able to see Jeremy because Jeremy's out on holiday himself, and if I were to have pushed it further afield then, or further into August, it would have caused some issues for Robin, so we kind of had to just deal with that. It's a bit of a downer because I'd like to see Jeremy again, because, you know, he's just a laugh. But yeah, so we'll be seeing Robin, we'll be seeing Bram, and hopefully we'll be seeing some of the guys that we play armour with. Now, I don't really put a lot of armour videos out on the channel. Robin does, however, and so does Igor, our commanding general. So yeah, he puts lots of videos out on all that, and it's basically a great community just to play with. Like, there's so many people that play it, and there's so many cool, funny people that you just get to join in having missions with, and you just teamwork the shit out of it, and it's just really cool. So yeah, so we'll hopefully be meeting up with some of the guys over there. I think Entity 404 said he might be able to meet up with us, because a lot of the guys that play with us are Dutch. And if you're Dutch, then cool. If we're close to you, we could hopefully have some meetups and just go out and do something, or maybe go for dinner or something, have a drink. You know, it'd just be really cool and awesome to do that, because I haven't really interacted with a lot of you guys in terms of sort of personally. I'll be honest, I've never really focused on going to the countries that that you guys, you know, watch me from, because like one of them is America, and I just can't afford to go to America at this time. Another one is the Netherlands, and obviously another one's the UK, but I never really know whereabouts you guys are to sort of come to certain festivals and gigs that you guys are going to. But yeah, it'd be really cool to do that in the future, just be able to plan it a bit more and whatever. And I'll try and keep you updated with things I'm going to. I think Bricklive is literally the only thing I'm going to this year that is like a big sort of thing for me, a big convention. I'm not going to any games conventions this year because I just can't. I just can't be bothered. I like the indie gaming side of things more than the actual AAA stuff, because some of the AAA stuff is just garbage that they're releasing. So it's one of them things. It's kind of like a, you know, I'd rather save my money and go to some of the bigger things and buy some Lego later on down the line. It'd be really cool. So yeah, that's basically everything that's happening at the moment, and there's lots of things happening, lots of fun things that are happening at the moment, and it's just like, yeah, just really cool. There's so many really cool things that are happening in my life at the moment, and I'm really grateful. One, to you guys. Two, to anyone that sends me free things to play with or to test or whatever. I really do appreciate everything that you guys and those guys do. And yeah, if you've enjoyed this video and you have anything to comment, please comment down below. Leave a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. If you haven't, you know where that button is. And I will see you guys later. Peace!